What's going on, everyone? So yesterday, I don't usually upload Sundays, but with the recent news I will be getting about Godzilla Kong Fully, aka 2 slash Fully, um, it could be, we could be getting something else. They were dropping something entire. This is the amazing for Godzilla X Kong Fully. So, I know there was a new casting member that was announced, and there was a filming date officially set and all that. So let's see what Dangerous got for us today, and does he got any more updates? There will be a video tomorrow. Um, there's rumors that a trailer is coming Tuesday, so whenever that trailer drops, if it does Tuesday, then y'all will get a video about that Tuesday, and then you guys get Wednesday, and let's see where we go from there. But let's go into this video.
Jacob here from Dangerville. We got more news on the cast for the sequel to Godzilla X Kong, and this time we get a bit more of a story to go along with this new character. There's 2 new Godzilla comics in the works, and we have some hopeful news coming in about the next MonsterVerse movie. It's gonna be a good time getting excited for the MonsterVerse again, so let's get right to it. So right after Alistair reported on a new cast member for the upcoming Godzilla and Kong movie, another announcement followed. Another brand new character to the series, which continues to support that this movie will have several new human characters that will be joining Kong and Godzilla against another world-ending threat. This character is said by sources to be the boss of Caitlin Dever's character, the new lead of the upcoming movie. And can you guess where they both work? Monarch.
Yeah.
So we don't have either of the characters' names still, but this bit of information, if true, tells us a good...
So it's official. Both characters do look at Monarch. So as of right now, we don't know any more infos about that, but it's the way it's working. We could be expecting something big around. I want to say CinemaCon, because CinemaCon's only 2 weeks away, or like a week away, something like that. Do I think we could get something at Comic-Con, San Diego Comic-Con? Possibility. But I don't think we won't get like something big until like New York Comic-Con, which is the end of the year, or like they did with Godzilla Kong New Empire. We didn't know who the villain was until they dropped in April that the villain was Skull King. So that's that.
Bit about what we can expect from them and from the movie altogether. And actor Delroy Lindo will play this role. Now, I'm not super familiar with his work. His face is recognizable from a lot of old school movies, but from what I looked up, I think he can nail the role of a Monarch boss. We are no strangers as viewers to Monarch being at the heart of the MonsterVerse films, but lately, they have seemed like more of afterthoughts and just something that's happening in the background while we followed Gia, Eileen, and Kong. And with a younger character, working for a high-level boss and Monarch thrown into the storytelling dynamic, we could see a movie that feels more like Godzilla 2014, Kong Skull Island, and maybe even a little of Monarch Legacy of Monsters, you know, the Apple show. Which, if this is all handled appropriately, could lead to a solid film that blends the best aspects from the MonsterVerse into one super movie.
Yeah. When you were showing the Muto head, I was thinking this new big foot with the one with the being black, the billionaire named zombie named Kaiju's, and what if the big bad, the big villain, is not a creature at all? What if we're all wrong? What if it's not what we think it is? What if it's not Mega King Ghidorah? What if it's Mega Muto? There's a lot of things you could do. So there's a good possibility on this also. But it would be cool if this. Okay, when okay, I don't used to say when I was saying because I kept pronouncing it. But what if she is actually the real girl for Godzilla 2014, and she got a job at Monarch, and she's trying to study Godzilla. That would be pretty interesting to like tell a story.
But hey, I've always been a MonsterVerse dreamer. And with the next reported blast of news on GXK2, is that what we're gonna call it?
Yeah,
now?
see,
We might get even more of an idea where the MonsterVerse is headed next. Before that,
if we're going to see, that's what I'm saying, GXK2, because it doesn't make sense to call it Godzilla X Kong fully, because there was no other film. There was Godzilla vs. Kong, Godzilla X Kong. That's what started this new trilogy, due to the biggest budget of the biggest box office for Godzilla vs. Kong. Because they fought the entire movie and did not technically team up until the very end. So it makes sense. That's why I'm saying this is Godzilla X Kong 2. So, and then after this, they should just work on a solo film. And then once Adam's back, have him finish his final film, Godzilla X Kong 3. But yeah, we're just gonna call it Godzilla X Kong 2 because it makes fucking sense. Because this is only the second film of them teaming up.
though, I know, sorry for the tease, 2 new Godzilla stories have been announced. In comic form, of course. Godzilla, Here There Be Aliens, which looks like an homage to the classic alien stories from the old days, something we definitely appreciate. And a new Godzilla universe with 2 new stories, at least right now, Starship Godzilla and Godzilla Escape the Dead Zone. Both of these look super fun,
Yeah.
and I love that we are getting a green Zilla back. Not since my man Zilla Jr. have we got an atomically green Godzilla, and comic or
I gotta get
not,
this comic.
I'd love to see it. Give this video a like if you want Godzilla with green atomic energy. Right now, let's get back to the MonsterVerse. So take all of this with a massive grain of salt, since as of right now, it's only reported from one source. But everyone is sharing it around right now, so we had to bring it up.
Yeah.
And if it's true, it could be leading to something I'm really excited for. We knew the new movie was going to start filming this
Yeah.
year. And it's
I
now
didn't,
reported
but he
that
knew.
The next MonsterVerse movie will start filming this July.
Which was
and will be
confirmed.
shot once again in Queensland, Australia, but also in another new location. We're going back
Ohio.
to the States this time around.
Ohio, Utah.
Apparently, locations in Utah will be used to shoot parts of Godzilla
So,
and Kong's next
what?
rampage. At first, you might be like, what the heck does Utah have other than the big raptors? And I'll tell you what, some of the most unique and beautiful natural environments in all of North America. Some of the most famous of America's national parks reside in Utah, and all of these locations have environments that would fit right into a movie about monsters and strange new worlds. These semi-desert environments not only match the locations shot in Queensland that have been used to create the Hollow Earth so far, they also could bring new sites that are out of this world that aren't needed to be made inside of a computer. If you watched a lot of my videos, you'd know I'm a huge advocate for on-location shoots and films, and if this report is accurate, I would have a hard time finding another reason for why they would choose Utah. I mean, this just seems like a no-brainer to me. So right now, I'm leaning towards Utah being another area to create places for the Hollow Earth. But if not this route, they could go the direction of using a brother and sister from a small town, since we know that's what the 2 main characters are now, who've been caught up with Monarch, the Titans, and the big outside
That's
world,
actually
which can
son.
be kind of scary sometimes. Or they could go in a more traditional direction and create a random Monarch base out in the middle of nowhere where we see Utah for 2 seconds and then nothing but the inside of a base and more dark rooms, but I think we've gotten enough of that. And just remember everyone, this report is still something that can't fully be called legit just yet, although...
That is awesome. Utah. That part of Utah. It's hot. Due to the volcano, we have not gotten up this about that. What if this is where Wodan's been at? What if Wodan has been here this whole entire time? Or could it be where Martha is at? Or there's so many names you can put or at. Or this is, and like I said, like brother and sister story. But there was so many things you add to that. Or it's, what if this is where the other Muto is, and they killed it? We just gotta find out. We still got 2 more years to go.
When the Kaiju news posters start sharing it around, it's usually spot on. Shout out to KDM and Kaiju News Outlet, by the way, for sharing this news first. They're always like my go-tos. And that's it for now. Another MonsterVerse update in the books. Tell me what you think about the new character, comics, and potential filming locations in the comments below. And I'll see you guys in the next one.
Alright, that's in the comics I'm hyped about. Can't wait to get them. I still haven't got the last ones. That's struggling money, but the new cast member looks absolutely great. People are really hating on it, saying the MonsterVerse is woke. Like, here's the thing. I want to talk about this real quick. The people that are saying things are woke don't even know what woke means, or don't even know what the word woke means. So if you're gonna use the word woke, make sure you know what the hell it means first before you actually post it and embellish yourself and believe these other content creators that just fucking hate this for views. So there's that. But I'm hype. But make sure to subscribe button, hit that like button. I still got a lot of opinions on who could be the villain. I still think it's the way it sounded, the zombies. It has to be Mega King Ghidorah. It has to be. I mean, you don't build up to this point. But I'll see you guys next time. Peace.